And this morning we're raising awareness about the global water crisis. Walk for Water is holding a 4-mile walk collecting funds for Healing Hands International's Clean Water Well Drilling Program. And Rob Sparks with the Church of Christ is here to explain all about it. Good morning, Rob. Again.
Good morning.
Thanks so much for being with us.
No
and
problem.
so let's talk a little bit about the event. When is this going to take place?
It takes place tomorrow morning at Pendleton Park. Registration begins at 7:15, where walkers can come and get registered, pick up their t-shirts. The walk itself starts at 8 o'clock. And after the walk, we will have some light snacks, things like that, for people to hang around and see what all we've done and talk about our cause.
Talk to us about Healing Hands.
Sure. Healing Hands is a faith-based nonprofit based out of Fort Worth. And what they do, well, they have their hands on a lot of things. They do agricultural work, medical work, they do educational work and entrepreneurial work, but the very heart of that is drilling clean water wells. Because the areas they work in are often water crisis areas, areas where clean water is just not accessible. The average distance a person in this area has to walk for water on a daily basis is 4 miles, and so that's a time-consuming thing that keeps people in that area from all sorts of other things. And then when they get their water, it's often so dirty that they die of waterborne disease. About every 22 seconds, Healing Hands tells us somebody in these areas dies of waterborne disease. It's the #1 killer of children in these areas. And so by providing clean water, which is a fairly simple step for them, they can open up doors to greater education, to better health, to entrepreneurship, to help people break out of this vicious cycle. And so what we're doing is we're walking to help raise awareness and to raise funds to help them do their job.
And you mentioned that the 4-mile walk is actually how far some of these kids have to walk,
Right.
people have to walk.
Usually mothers and children are the ones doing the walk, and they usually carry 5 gallons of water at a time. It's an average of 4 miles every day just to survive, and so they're stuck in survival mode. They don't have time for much of anything else.
And most of the time this water isn't even consumable. I mean, it's dirty, you mentioned.
Right. Yeah, mothers have to decide whether or not they want their children to die from not having water, from drinking the water, and so it's a choice that we just simply can't imagine that they make on a daily basis.
Absolutely. You want to invite the folks again to this
Sure.
event?
Sure. And it's again tomorrow morning, Pendleton Park. There's no registration fee. Any donation will help. It only takes about $1.67 to give a person clean water for life, and so we're trying to get Harlingen to make a statement that we're for clean water and we're for life, and they're really responding so far. So come out and join us.
Sounds like a great event, and we hope we get a lot of people out there
Yes.
supporting the cause. Thank you so much for being with
No
us,
problem.
Rob.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Let's send it over to Victoria.